What, the war ends if he wins as well? Oh no, he lost. Oh, he was part of this faction. Yeah, anyway, that was a waste of men then. He didn't achieve anything, but hopefully last time I played as Sicily, these guys had a succession crisis. So if they have another one of those, I will be able to take units and other stuff. I could always declare war on Serbia once my armies are stronger. How's the war over? Oh, it still looks like we're failing. But there's 14,000 men there, and our biggest army has almost 4,000. You know, 14,000 versus 4. It's not looking good for that far. The rebels have dispersed as they often do. I don't know if I get a negative trait for just leaving them there. Nope. Although I am a foreigner to him because he's Italian and we're all Norman. And hopefully all this territory will change to a Norman as well. Or I don't know if it becomes Sicilian, because obviously we're like, because if you like play as England, obviously England's owned by the Normans at one stage. Well, it was like the Normans conquered England, and then England becomes English, like the Norman and whatever, like Saxon mixes and becomes English. So I don't know if that happens with us and we become Sicilian. I think it does. I don't know if it'd be Sicilian, it might be like, I don't know what it'd be, but you know, Sicilian sounds best. Oh, I bet I have gravel kind. Yep, that sucks. I hate gravel kind, it's like the worst succession law. It basically means that all of your land is split between your brothers. Oh, we did harm as well, so the bishop doesn't like me as much. And that's what we did at harm too. I don't know, I don't really care. Though he does like me more because I'm apparently crusading. I know, technically we are crusading because we're involved in it. I just am not sending any soldiers over there. Oh well, look, we got 7,000 men. That's the entirety of the Christian army, like, united there. Look, oh, 42 men are coming to the fray, that'll really help. Oh, Flanders brought 224. You know it's going badly when it's no longer like, the flag's no like the French flag, it's literally dukes. Like, a duke has sent his own private troops, that's one of like the big armies on the field. Like, I think that was Brittany there, it looked like the Brittany symbol, yeah. They had like 500 men, their crusade is gonna fail. Mostly because, I'm gonna call it English, well, England is in like a massive civil war at the moment. So, oh, King Richard the Lion has in charge now. Yeah, I'll just pay for that, that's fine. Yeah, because I want to have more kids. So yeah, King Richard the Lionheart is now King of England. He was like a really famous Crusader, and then we got King Philip the Wise, who I think was also a Crusader. I think he was quite famous. I think, yeah, they're both pretty famous Crusaders actually. However, at the moment the Crusades are going to shit. Like, look at this. There's so many more Islamic soldiers. The Islamic factions are so much more powerful than the Catholic ones. I think it's because the Catholics, like, if you look at us, we have all these fractured, like, tons of different countries. Like, it's not just like 2, it's quite a few, but I think I just became hedonist. No, I don't think it said hedonist. But like the Islamic factions, you just have one, which is just massive, and that basically just represents the entirety. Yeah, sure, that'll do. You can tutor my kid, because I'm gonna tutor my son. Oh, well, we're winning the. I just noticed the war score's changed. While I've been complaining how shit we're doing in the Crusades, we're now winning. No, it looked like. Okay. Oh, it's one of those things, is it? We got. So yeah, as far as I can tell, oh wait, with 31 still don't have a son. That's a pain. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what will that do? I lose piety, but I gain fertility. Yeah, sure, I'll go with that. Church is gonna be real pissed at me, but you know. Our moral authority is only 70. I guess 76 is alright. I prefer, if you play as the Orthodox factions again, you can, that didn't help, you get all of these like positions where the old like Roman Orthodox head of states would like reside, and if you get them all, like each one you get an extra 1% crown authority every like, I don't know, month or something like that. Month to change, and if you get all of them you get a 5% increase every month. Crazy. So you end up with just 100% if you can do that. So you start off with one of them, if you go from like the very start of the game as the Byzantines. So you know it increases by 1 anyway, and then there's one in Jerusalem and Alexandria, which is I think it's and then there's probably one in Rome. There's probably like Rome, because the one in Constantinople doesn't count. So it's like Rome, Jerusalem, Antioch, yeah, and Alexandria. Pretty certain their armies will be ready actually to faction. Lower crown authority in Sicily. So this guy who likes me a lot is taking part in that for some reason. If they have 100%, they shouldn't want to take part in these things. Okay, I'm just gonna have to try and convince them. I don't know how powerful this faction is. Like, 71. It might be stronger than me. Hopefully, France would be willing to aid me, but it looks like they're fighting. Yeah, they're fighting a war, great. Hope they don't lose that, or I'm gonna. Because then I won't have an ally in France. See, because he's in a faction, I can't actually imprison him because he's not done anything wrong yet, and everyone will get angry if I imprisoned him. I could try it, no, because the Pope likes him too much. If you're an Orthodox faction, your court chaplain, like, he can, you don't have just the one head of state to excommunicate people, just like a usual court chaplain can. So you can excommunicate anyone in your, like, area. It's just you can't excommunicate people with a different, like, Orthodox head. So, like, I can excommunicate, if I was Orthodox, I could excommunicate anyone in Sicily, but probably not in, like, Serbia, or Hungary, or Poland, or any other country which didn't have my head of state, which none of them would. I actually like that. If you're playing as the Orthodox factions, then you have like a thing when you the Crusader fair. When you press like your religious button, it shows like here I just have the normal map, but it would show each head of state's area. Okay, I'm gonna hold a tournament, and also I can imprison someone because he's part of a plot. But I'm just gonna end that plot. It's not like he's trying to kill me. It was just trying to like do some crap. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the end of the tournament and then we're gonna invade Serbia. Well, it won't be an invasion because I don't have, but you know, attack it. We can see if I can get like the Pope to give me that you can request invasions. Or invasion means that you can actually conquer all of their territory on go, but you either need a primary title claim or to be smaller than them. And obviously, if you're smaller than them, then it's kind of harder to overtake them because they have more soldiers than you, and they're probably richer and stuff. But you know, it can be good. Like sometimes what I do is I get it on a big country, wait for the country to go into a civil war, attack it, and then I get like a big chunk of its territory, and it's like I become the king of like say Hungary, and then I can start declaring de jure wars on all the fracturized remaining states. Like say like this is their. So these bits here now, they're all the vassals, and then you can see this bit here, that's owned by the king, so that would remain part of his if say like half of the country revolted, and in Hungary, like the Hungarian kingdom was like separated along here. I don't have camp. I didn't even know I had camp view, but yeah. So say it was split along here, and this was all like rebels, and this was all Hungary. And what I could always do, why is it not like we were all cool? I will not be right now. We're just gonna have to fight him anyway. Yeah. I'll get back to what I was saying now. So yeah, there's like it was split along there. Then I could, while the rebels are trying to attack, I could declare my invasion, win my war, and then I would get like this bit of Hungary. The good bit, and then the rebels would not be at war with me anymore. and then they would just be a bunch of separate duchies, and I would own the Kingdom of Sicily and like these 3 duchies here in Hungary, and I would have the title, like my title, I'd also be the King of Hungary, so then I could declare de jure war, and I could conquer all of these duchies, which would all be separated and weak. So, you know, it's kind of a cheap way of doing it, but oh well. But anyhow, now I have to prepare for a massive civil war, which is going to devastate my nation. Yeah. As you do. So what I'm going to try and do is hold them at the toe, because this duke only owns the island of Sicily, so if I can hold him here at the toe of the boot of Italy, because then they have to cross the river, so I'll get a bonus. So that's the start of the civil war. So I'm going to call in the King of France. I don't know, he's going to come in. He might do. He's defending against a Count of the Isle of Man in a League War of Independence. Wait, the Isle of Man is part of France, bro? Oh no, he's helping Scotland though, okay. I'm gonna say, how did they like take the Isle of Man? I guess actually they could pretty easily if they just got a title on it, but it seemed a bit funny to me. But no, they don't own the Isle of Man. Oh, I hate this. Large bands of rebels and opportunists have flocked to his banner. It basically just makes it unfair. It's like, you know, suddenly he gets a bunch of free men. I mean, it's hardly fair, if you ask me, but it doesn't even make sense. Why would people just run, like, you know, he's trying to put himself on the throne and suddenly he just gets men from nowhere. Like, I don't think it's really slightest, but apparently this is how the game works. Asterisk, which I forgot I was playing, like, oh, we're gonna lose this war, I've already realised that. Crap. Oh no, we might win this battle, come on, if those 1,000 men here get in there, yeah. I didn't even have time to instruct leaders. Okay, well we've lost that battle, we're actually probably gonna lose this war, I just realised. I don't know why I did that. So I need to group all of my tiny armed force into one area. I'm gonna pull them here, and then I might have to put in some mercenaries. But I'm not even like very rich. I can't afford like good mercenaries, so I'm gonna have to hire like Swiss band. Can I even afford? Yeah, I could afford a Swiss band. Hopefully this will do. So yeah, this is my tiny ass force fighting for. Nowhere near as many as the enemy has. It does annoy me the fact if they win one battle, what they can do is like they can sort of jump on your retreating troops and just massacre you. Based off, so they can. Oh, France joined us. I just saw that there's 1,000. Yeah, there's 1,000. Hopefully more French troops will come because we cannot win this war on our own. Group here on the hill. I'm pretty certain what's hell. Am I going to train? Yeah, on this like mountain. Hopefully we'll get a better defensive bonus. Okay, so there's a revolt and a civil war. Lovely. My 2 favourite things. But I'm just going to ignore the revolt for now because it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so we only have 5,000 men, so we're not going to beat those 8,000. I really need more French troops. Yeah, this is the only war France is involved in, so hopefully they'll send more men. Because I could really do with more than 1,000, because, you know. The castle, sure. Okay, how many? They're sending 21, 297. Oh, 6,000, good. 7, oh, it's more like 7,000, great. That's more sort of the numbers I can get with. I don't know what they're going to do there. So there's 3,000 guys who are just content to play their part war by sitting there. I thought they would join my army or something, that would be like the most sensible thing, but apparently not. If I go here, they'll follow me. They're literally just going to sit there. When I did the Civil War last time, I was all because it did happen last time, but I don't know why this guy hates me. So he had like a really high opinion, and then he hated me. But yeah, I'm gonna deal with this revolt. It's very because French soldiers are not coming. What are they doing? Ah, piss off with your load. Yeah, apparently this is